Hello guys, this is Marshan talking to you. And today I wanted to talk about a very advanced topic, but before we go into that, let me just paint a picture for you. Have you ever been that musician? You know, you were playing guitar for a couple of years, you're probably very good at what you did. Probably could shred, you could probably do your scales, you were the best songwriter ever. And then for some reason you stopped playing guitar. Guitar wasn't your thing at that point. Let's say that school came into play. And then you get back into guitar. And then you notice that you suck fucking shit. You're garbage. You're playing like you never played guitar before. And then you're asking yourself, why? Like, why do I suck? All these years I was so good at playing guitar. Now I suck. Or you're the guy that was a pimp. A couple of months back, maybe a year, maybe a couple of more years, you were a pimp with women. You were just flying. You're like Superman. Every girl wanted you. You could do no wrong. And then you got a girlfriend. You got your girlfriend. Your girlfriend, very hot. She was very attractive. She was Swedish. She was a model or something. And then you were out of the game for a couple of years, and then guess what? She breaks up with you, and now you're done. Then you get back, you're talking to girls, and girls just think you're fucking creepy. They just think you're a creepy dude. You're like, what's going on? Or say that you're in sales. Fuck, this is like my avenue. You're in sales. You were the best. Everybody wanted tips from you. Like, god damn, like Johnny, like you are like the best salesman I've ever seen. You're just flying. Then you stopped doing sales and you went on something else. You want to start a business. You want to start let's say, a mobile application company. And then you get back into sales somehow, and you're not that great. You just fucking suck. It just happens. With all those, it's all common. It's all a common problem. You're wondering, how do I get back into becoming great like I was before? Why do I suck now? Let me tell you this, it's obvious. I'm pretty sure you already know. It's because, if you're not practicing on a daily basis or, on a regular basis, you're going to suck. It's the same thing going to the gym. You go to the gym like once a while, you're not going to get those gains. It's not going to happen. You stop working out, you work out like once a month, you're not going to have the same gains as somebody that's doing it on the regular basis. You're not exercising that muscle, and that goes for all widespreads of things. If you're not continuously talking to girls, you're not going to be great talking to girls like on a regular basis. If you're not lifting weights regularly, you're not going to be that strong. It's going to be a slower process because you're not practicing that muscle. So for the guy that had like an amazing girlfriend, and like now all of a sudden, she broke up with him, and like girls find him creepy, is because you weren't practicing that muscle, you weren't practicing that social muscle, and that's why sales is the same exact thing. You weren't talking to people. You weren't talking to people like a salesperson would, or you weren't doing sales, and that's why you suck at sales. So you need to retrain yourself, but that's not what this video is about. This video is about the mind shift that you need to have. Okay, it's a mind shift. You have to get yourself off that pedestal. You're not going to be that great. Okay? So when you have that expectation for yourself, you're going to fuck yourself up. So let me explain why. Because whatever you do, you're going to have it in your mind that you should be at this level. So when you're not at this level, it's a spiral. It's a thinking spiral. It's just going to go down and down and down. Okay? Because you have this expectation for yourself that's just so high, and to be honest with you, you're not there yet. So when you have that expectation for yourself and you're not reaching that, you're just going to get depressed. You're just going to get unmotivated. It's going to be very detrimental to getting back there. It's just going to happen. So for step one, you need to have it in your mind that you suck, that you're going to have to start from the bottom. You're going to have to be the noob. I know how bad that is. you're going to have to be the noob. You're going to have to start from the bottom, and you're going to have to work your way back from what you were. But do you know what? There's good news. There's amazing news. Since you already have that experience and you have that like mindset, you're actually going to become better than you were before. It's a given. If you work hard and you work towards it, you're going to become better than you were, let's say, a few years ago when you're talking to girls or whatever. You're like, oh, I'm like the pimp. When you work your way up, you have more of an understanding and you have more reference. So it's just going to be a ladder. It's just going to keep on going past from what you were. But it all starts in the mind. It all starts from shit. I suck. So your standard kind of goes down. And when you have nothing to lose, you have everything to gain. Isn't that like a neat concept to have? So you have to have it a click into your mind. It's like, yo, I actually suck. Since I suck, I have nothing. Might as well just do it. So you're going to start doing all these things that you did before, You're going to start being a noob. It's probably going to be a little shaky, but, you have your intentions are all pure because you're just like, fuck, I'm just working my way up from where I was. I know I'm sucking. So when you know you suck, you're not going to be hard on yourself when you do suck because the expectation is like, yo, I'm going to suck. When you do great, it's kind of like, oh, I'm doing great. Perfect. Then you work your way up. That's what it's all about. It's working your way up. It's all about the process. This is what separates intermediate, sort of like, I find like intermediate, not even intermediate, more so noob thinking to more of a intermediate sort of advanced thinking of anything, of a sport. Guaranteed. A lot of the best people are like, yo, it's a given. If I'm not practicing that muscle, if I've been out a few seasons of football, I come back, I know I'm going to suck shit. I need to, like, work my way up. If I'm a bodybuilder and I haven't, like, lifted weights, I'm not expecting to, like, bench 300 pounds like how I did before. I have to work my way up to it. It's more of an advanced mindset that you should have. So everything you do, just remember, if you take a break from it, you're not going to be as great as you were before. So don't have this expectation coming in. Your expectation when you do come in is like, yo, I have to work my way up. And if you're already in an intermediate or sort of advanced thinking, that should be no problem for you. It should be actually fun. Because you know what, like, the cool thing is, like, when you're actually working your way up, you're more so like, you know what, I have never tried this before. While I'm working my way up, why don't I try something new? Why not try to push the envelope here? That's where it all comes from. It's all fun. It's all fun and games. Don't be hard on yourself. There's no point in being hard on yourself. Because you have all the time in the world. The only thing that really matters is that you're working your way up to it.